Okay, guys, we're back. Another knife I brought to test today is the Mora Bushcraft Black. And I don't know if you guys have seen much of this on YouTube. There are several videos testing it. This is the Bushcraft series with a nice kind of rubbery, grippy handle, but it's a 3.2 millimeter blade. Now, like the 840 MG, which I've got a couple of those, is the 2.4, 2.5 millimeter blade. So this is a good deal thicker, and it's got a little weight to it, but it's not like scary. Hey, did you take it? No, it's under my arm. That's why. Duh. But I'm going to test this on a little feather stick in here, see how much I can screw that up. Like I said, we're getting some fire fixings going. We're going to get a fire going here pretty quick. I did micro bevel this just a little bit on my strop. I don't know how visible that is. Not really. But this is a carbon steel blade, and I like that. I like the Bushcraft series for the handle. Was never a big fan of stainless. The Mora Triflex, that's a good blade. I like that. But this carbon steel really grabs me, and that's fine. That thing is squared off right at 90 degrees both sides. That thing is almost sharp enough to shave with by itself. Not really, but you know what I mean. It's that crisp. 4 and some odd inch blade. You know, good outdoorsy knife. We're gonna put it through its paces. I may or may not baton with it. We'll see how that goes. And for anyone asking, if you look at the website at Mora, the tang comes about 2/3 the way back into here someplace. And there's full tang thickness the first, I don't know, ½ inch into the handle, something like that. So I'm going to see if Ryan can hold this here camera for me, and I'm going to try and tear something up. Here you go, Fearless Leader. Or Fearless. Are you Fearless?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The only thing I'm afraid of is a hooker with an Adam's apple.
Why do you help? Why on earth do you help? I am not the world's greatest curl maker here, boys and girls, so you'll have to forgive my really lousy carving.
We don't care what they look like as long as they burn.
Right?
And the sooner they burn, the better it is.
Boy, I don't get out much. Look at how lousy this thing is. Looks like it's mangy. Wow.
Can we give her a shot?
Yeah, why don't you there, Captain Featherstick? Here. You Featherstick, I'll film! What a concept!
Make a fire!
What a concept!
Make a fire!
There, see, it's not just me.
Make a fire!
He's making curlies, but he's not making Featherstick, so I don't feel so bad. Probably wasn't the best choice of piece of wood to do it on, so... Oh, there you go, look at that. See, it was operator error, all me. This is proof. This is proof I need to get out in the woods more often. Maybe get off that damn boat.
I think that it's perfect. I mean, I got big hands anyway, but I still got enough grip even with gloves on. I like that.
Yeah, I don't have small paws either. If anyone who knows glove sizes, I wear an 11 in flight gloves, so that's a big ass glove.
And the thing I like is I like this coating. It's a cool looking coating, but yet it's not that thick.
It's not
grip texture. It's more like gun blue.
Yeah.
And it's not going to get in your way.
They treated the metal. They didn't paint over it.
Right. And I think that it not only makes it look good, but it also is not going to impede your batoning capabilities. It's not going to get hung up in the wood. But it'll also help knock off rust, too. I mean, it'll help.
Well, keep it from sticking anyway.
Right.
And if that was shiny, I'd just vinegar patina the snot out of it. I'd wrap it in a paper towel, soak it in cider vinegar for 10 minutes, and poof, fixed. Oops, you broke it. Now you did it. I'm called YouTube. So yeah, it's doing a good job. I think I picked a poor choice of wood, but well, you know, what are you gonna do?
I think it's good for baton or for
curling.
Feathers, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's the Mora Bushcraft Black. We're gonna keep abusing that thing here over the next little while. and have something that more resembles a review later. So, okay, guys, appreciate it. We'll
my cushiony place to put my thumb.
Okay, guys, doing a little woodscrafting here. Ryan is making a pot hanger, and he's using the Mora Bushcraft Black.
It's got the grip of a 911.
Yeah, the whole Bushcraft series has that.
Nice grip.
Yeah, very filling. With if you got big paws like he or I have. If you don't have big paws, well.
The nice thing, typically you put your thumb on the back of the blade, but it's got a nice spot right up there by your hand for a little extra leverage with your thumb. Making a pop hook.
He's made a couple already with his Enzo Trapper, that one, and
David made that one.
David made that one, so I'm wrong. He made one. He's
this
making
one's adjustable.
Yeah, 3, low, medium, and boil my brains out.
But this one,
it's only if you don't have the without the lid on.
Yeah,
the top one's only if you don't have the lid, and I don't think it'd quite dip into the.
That's on the simmer setting, so you can watch to see if it's boiling or not.
Right. So.
But this is cutting really well. I really like this.
Yeah. Like I said, the only thing I did to it was just micro bevel at a pinch, and it was only about 3 passes on each side on the strop.
But they did it right. They finished the spine this time. It's got a nice sharp spine on it.
Yeah.
I like the heft of it.
Yeah, and that's the one thing I like about that knife as opposed to a lot of other Moras, especially because David, turn around a minute. Right here, we've got Clipper. Is this the stainless steel model?
No, this is carbon.
It is the carbon.
840 MG.
Yo, it is the 840 MG. Okay, good deal. And I've got 2 of these myself, and I like the knife, but it's very, very light. And
the blade's thin.
Well, yeah, that's the 2.4 millimeter blade. That's 3.2.
Let's sit them side by side.
Okay, hand that up here,
man. Give it up for long enough to.
There, I know.
There's a lot of difference.
Yeah, over a millimeter. So 2.4 millimeters and 3.2 millimeters.
You can feel the heft to it.
Yeah, it's actually got a little.
Hefty.
Yeah, it's heavy enough where you feel it, but it's not like you're carrying a cleaver.
Right. It don't feel like you're gonna with some Moras, I've never had one break on me yet, but some of them they feel almost dainty. But this one's like
they just like they're not there, which may be the attraction. Well, I don't know.
Let's compare it to
now this here's an Enzo Trapper that Ryan got from me
in 01. It's just a little bit thinner than the Trapper.
Is it? Yeah, there isn't a lot of difference. I think that's 3/16. So can we see that, guys? Yeah, there's not a whole lot of difference. Now, that's 01 as opposed to just plain old carbon steel, probably.
The blade's actually a little bit longer, too. You got a little bit longer cutting edge anyway, because this one's got a choil, this one don't.
Right. But still, in my experience, I anything over 3.5 or 3 3/4 inch, I'm good with. I really am. I'm good with that. So, and that's 4 1/4, I think. Or damn close to 4 1/4. I'm filming in my own shadow. Shame on me. So,
but it did good with the split, and it did good with the feathers.
Yeah. We did it. Did we keep that, or did I make that go away? Oh, here it is. I redid some feather sticking here off camera, and actually came up with this. Got this good-looking little rascal, and it was just that first one was just a poor choice of a stick, really. And I did just a little batoning with the Mora, not enough to film, really. And so it did a good job. I mean, really, I am not going to pass judgment on it yet, but it may be the best Mora I ever had. I've had a few. I've had the number 2s, the Triflex.
Does good in the chest leather.
And the 840 MG in this one, and I think I like this one best of all. So, okay, guys, we will get off here, and I'll talk to you again.